So as you can see, I've decided to do something a little bit different for filming this video. I'm back to filming videos in my kitchen, and what I've basically done is just literally reposition the table and try out something different that should be more ideal for these kinds of videos that I'll be doing. So let's give this a go. So hey, it's Harry Husky, and for this video I'm going to be using this as an opportunity to show off what I'm doing to improve my sound quality for making TikToks. So what I would previously do is, I'm sure that everyone else who uses TikTok uses their phone, of course, because it's a social media platform and it's an app on your phone, and yeah. But the intention was, when I started TikTok, was to use my mirrorless camera or my DSLR and also use my shotgun microphone, which is what I'm currently using to film this video actually. But the problem with that is TikTok doesn't allow you to do that with most features that I typically use, or I wouldn't be able to make my TikToks without. For example, the duet and the stitch feature on TikTok, you cannot import videos from your camera. So the intention with that was, when I filmed what I needed to for duets or stitches on the camera, I would import them onto my phone and then import them onto TikTok via that. But basically, because duet and stitches only allows you to use the camera on your phone, and only so allows you to record videos on the TikTok app, it's kind of proven to be a bit of an issue, because I know that a few people have had struggles understanding what I have been saying. Some people manage it fine, well, most, I would guess so anyway. But, and somehow I've just turned the light on my phone. I don't know how the hell I've done that. Hang on. Now, there are quite a few reasons as to why the sound quality on my TikToks aren't that great. And there's been a few struggles in recent times. The main issue being is because the sound quality on some of the apps has started to deteriorate with the onboard microphone. On the camera app, it works perfectly fine. But when I use it on something else, for example, TikTok, or an app called Rare Vision, or anything that's basically not the camera feature on the phone, I would get terrible sound quality, and it's now gotten to that point where the microphone doesn't work at all with every other app that isn't the camera feature on this phone. And I don't know if that's a software issue with this, but I'm going to take this into Apple Store and find out exactly what the hell is going on with this thing, because it is it's coming up to 4 years old at the end of December. And I do really want to get a iPhone. I'm going to wait for the 14 when it comes out, because I don't want to get the 13, because 13, unlucky for some, could be unlucky for me. But anyway, that's not the reason why I'm making this video. The other two reasons as to why this is because of the way my voice projects out of the muzzle. Like, for example, if I had a microphone down here, there's a reason why I can't use lavalier mics, because if I had a mic clipped onto my shirt, or I had a mic around my neck and it was right here, it would, the audio would sound very muffled, because I have used one before, and it's because my muzzle is firing that way, and because it's kind of passing through the line, the lavalier mic isn't going to pick up on that very well. And also, basically the other reason is because of the positioning of the microphones on the phone itself. So for the rear-facing camera, you have got its own separate microphone, which is directing the firing line. However, I need to be able to see what I'm recording, so I have to use the front-facing camera. However, the trouble with the microphone is it's down here, and the direction of the microphone is aiming downwards and not forward-facing. So if it was facing that way, it would probably be much better. But the fact that the microphone is pointing downwards onto the surface, it doesn't do a very good job at picking up my voice very, very well. So I've actually got my tripod with me, actually, so you can just not see. So what I would do is, I do have a mount for this, but I can't find where it is, because I was using it earlier, but then it just disappeared. So I would have the phone on the tripod like this, and yeah, that's all there is really to it, really. So what I've basically got coming along the way is something that will help me improve my audio sound quality, because I have wanted to use an external microphone with this phone, and I have managed to find the perfect one that's compatible with this phone. So hopefully it will be arriving sometime soon. Well, what do you know? Just be right back. I'm just going to go get the door, and that should be it. Hang on. Okay, it's here, it's here, it's here. It's here. So So in this box, got to be careful exactly how I positioned on the box. I don't want to end up doxing myself. So in this box, we've only really got a couple of things. So we have got a Boya BYMM1 shotgun microphone. And here we have something that I wasn't prepared for the size and scale of. So this is the mount that the phone will go onto. I was not prepared for the sheer size of this thing. Let's just hold it up to my iPhone. So my iPhone's got a 6.1 inch screen, and it just looks and feels massive. In fact, I'll just push that out of the way for now, and I'll just put this box under the table. See if I can get this thing open. Okay, so I don't have to use scissors by the looks of it, that's good. Okay, put that bit of plastic right by the recycling. So, here we have the frame that the phone goes into. So we also have got two cold shoe holes, well, three actually, but one here, one here, one here. So I'll be able to put the microphone here, and I'll also be able to put a light here if I ever feel I need to. But how the hell did this thing? Oh dear, it's okay. So it didn't quite work how I thought it would. I was expecting this to be spring activated and not have a knob on the back that you adjust it. Actually, let's just put the phone in and see what it's going to be like. So, and there you have it. Yeah, it's, oh my god. Oh shit, I got it clamping down onto the volume button. Let's try that one more time and adjust that. Okay, so already I'm kind of noticing a problem with this thing. Is I've got this as tight as I can get it, but the phone is still sliding about in place. I'll see if I can do it a little bit tighter. For God's sake. Hang on a minute, I'm just going to stop recording just for a little bit so I can figure this out. Okay, so this cradle has one fatal flaw, and that is that the clamp holding the phone in is not grippy enough. You can squeeze onto this how you like and how hard you like, and you can tighten that up as much as you like, and the phone will still budge. It is it's still jiggling about inside of the cradle, and it is slipping just a little bit. But I think I'll have to be very careful with how I end up going about with this. And if it doesn't prove to be serviceable of a purpose or anything, because the issue I'm worried about is having it on the tripod like this, and then the phone just slipping, going downwards further, and having any contact with any of the buttons on the sides. So I'll just push that aside for now, but I'll probably have an update video on if something like that does happen, or maybe just update it at one of the end of my TikTok compilations so that you know how anyway, let's just move on to the other device. So already we have got the Boya BYMM1 shotgun microphone. So I've got to try and figure out how the hell I'm supposed to even be opening this thing, and pray that there is no tape or anything in sight. Hang on a minute, I might have something. I'll just leave the kitchen. Right, let's see if this works. Ah, it did it! Okay, so we've got one tab open. Hopefully I won't have to open any more. And I don't, so hopefully this should be a doddle to just slide out of the box, and it was. So, we've got our mounts, we have the we've got the cable which is for DSLR cameras, and we should have another cable somewhere in here for, hang on. Also, I just want to be sure that there is no need to put an external battery in this thing. I just want to take the dead cat off and see. Right, hang on a minute. I'll just. It's going horribly wrong. I'll have to stop recording again just to work a few things out around this. Okay, so after reading the instructions, it doesn't look like we need to put a battery inside of it, because I imagine it just uses power directly off of the power. But anyway, one other thing I noticed in these instructions is that I think it was on the very first or second lot of pages, but instead of lock, it said Lecoq. And yeah, so that's a good start. So basically, I was actually really scared for a second there, because I didn't think it was going to include the other cable, which is what I really needed for the setup I'm using for TikTok. So it turns out, so this is the cable which is used for cameras, and here we have, it's currently winded up. This is the cable we'll be using for a phone or MacBook or a PC, and this is the setup we'll be using for TikTok. So basically what you've got here, this has a, so both of these are TRS connectors on the other cable. However, on this one, you've got a TRS and you've got a TRRS. So the TRS has two channels, which are both on the end of the connector. Now, these are typically used for left and right headphones. However, on the TRRS, we've got 3 connectors. Now, typically what this is used for both the left and right, and also the left and right headphones again, sorry, and also a microphone. So if we want to use the microphone for, hang on, let me just unwind this a second. Let's try. Oh, no.
A few inches later.
Act as if nothing just happened then. I think we've done it. Yeah, we've done it, so put that aside for now. So what we're going to do is, so we've got the TRS, which is the two-way connector, and we're going to plug this on the back of the microphone, like this. And while I'm at it, I'll just put the, actually, you know what, I won't use the windshield or the dead cat as it's known as for now, because we're not in an area that's windy, so it's a bit pointless for me putting it on. And what we're going to do is put the TRRS on the headphone jack on the phone. But what I just want to do first is get the microphone onto the cradle and see how it looks. Oh, it's that way, not the... Alright, gotcha. Okay, so there we have it. So we have the phone and we have the microphone both onto the cradle. And one thing I've also noticed is that I forgot to bring the adapter down, because any iPhone 7 and after does not have a headphone jack built into the phone, of course. So yeah, I'll be right back. I'm just going to go upstairs and get that. Hopefully this won't take too long.
3,000 years later.
Oh, okay, sorry about that. Here it is. Just got to get my tail tucked behind the chair. So yeah, this is the adapter which I use for my iPhone. It's actually a Belkin one that allows you to use headphones and charge it at the same time. So now that I've got this, I'm going to try and plug it into the phone, if I can, of course. Ah, there we go. So now to plug the TRRS connector into the adapter, like that. And there we have it. There we have our new setup for recording some new TikToks. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do a couple of tests. So I'll do one in my kitchen, and I'll try and find another room in the house where the audio should be a bit clearer. I probably might do it in my bedroom. So I'm going to do 2 tests, and they will show audio on the iPhone versus the audio through this new microphone. So let's give this a shot. Okay, so this is the first test, which is in my kitchen, using the onboard audio with the microphone on the iPhone XR. Now what I'm going to do is switch over to the Booyah YM M100, or BYM M100, sorry, and see how that sounds compared to this. Okay, so now this is the audio being picked up by the BYM M100 shotgun microphone. So still in my kitchen, and what I'm going to do is do the same test upstairs. I'll do some comparisons between the two first to see how they both sound. And I'll go up to my bedroom and do another test there where the audio should be a bit better and not so echoey. Okay, so this is the one of two tests, doing this in my bedroom. I'll just get the door shut again to make this a fair test. So doing this test, first off I'm using the onboard microphone on the iPhone XR. Let me do this, let me say that, let me just say some words so you get some sense of how the audio sounds. Now what I'm going to do is switch over to the Booyah microphone, and let's see how the audio from that sounds in this room. Okay, so this is the second test in my bedroom. However, I'm recording this still on the iPhone, but using this time around the Booyah microphone. So hopefully this will be picking up my audio a lot clearer. So because it's firing directly into me rather than having it face down like on the onboard microphone on the iPhone. Yeah, so let me just do some comparisons between the two, and I'll get back to you on how I feel both of them sound. So there you have it. This is the new setup I will be using to record videos on my phone, and also this is the setup I'll be using for whenever I'm making TikToks. So yeah, I do definitely feel like, for me personally, I got a lot of better clarity from the Booyah microphone than I have ever done with the onboard audio when making TikToks, and hopefully others will feel the same way about it. But what I will do a separate video for TikToks showcasing this new setup that I'm using, and I'll also do a comparison between the onboard audio on the iPhone as well as the Booyah, so that people on that platform and my followers on there can pick the differences between the two, and they can say which one sounds better. But also let me know which one you did feel sound better. So did you prefer the audio on the microphone on board the microphone, or... So what am I even saying? Let me just try that one more time. Do you prefer the onboard microphone on the iPhone, or do you prefer the audio from the Booyah shotgun mic? Let me know what you make in the comments, and I think definitely without a doubt, I will be using this setup for TikTok moving forward, and I don't think I'll be able to make any more TikToks without this setup, because I just can't bring myself to, because I do try to give the best on that platform, and I do try to give my best on this YouTube channel as well. And ever since it surpassed the 1,000 subscriber goal, hopefully things will be looking up from there. But I'm going to leave this video for now. So this has been Harry Husky. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you for checking out the new setup that I'll be using for TikToks in the future. So until the next video, goodbye for now, and yeah. Mwah.